Hey guys, welcome to the video. Today I've just got another Yu-Gi-Oh mail opening, and today we are basically focusing on stuff I've ordered in for some character deck stuff, which I've been hyper fixated on recently. It's something me and my friends have been doing for a few years. Well, for almost 10 years now. I do plan to do videos on those, so if you would be interested in seeing that, then please do stay tuned. Subscribe up, and hopefully we'll start getting those done relatively soon. First of all, this stuff is from Kool Kingdom. Now, I was really impressed with this. I'm quite impressed with this packaging, actually. That's pretty cool. Because I ordered this on, like, Monday afternoon, Tuesday afternoon or something. It arrived the next day. Like, literally less than 24 hours later, so I was really impressed. It's basically a bundle of stuff that I didn't want to actually spend money on. You know, I wanted to get this stuff cheap because it's just the most ridiculous, like, set of cards. So, let's see what we've got. So first of all, it's all in one big sleeve. So first of all, we've got Cyclone Laser. Can you guess the character yet? It's Duke Devlin. So we got 3 copies of Cyclone Laser. We've got Infinite Dismissal for Weevil. This is a great example of a card that, like, you just don't want to have to buy. You kind of need it for Weevil to get the card count over 40, but you definitely don't want to buy a card like this. But I also knew I didn't have one, so needs must. It's First Ed. First Ed. It's definitely the kind of stuff you don't want to pay like £1 to get them from like eBay. And we've got 2 Gradius from Sphero's Servant, 1 First Ed, 1 not. And I did order 3 because the one I already have is like a really bright print. But unfortunately, they had to cancel one. They only had 2 in stock. We have some Card of Sanctity, 3 copies of First Edition Duelist Pack Yugi Card of Sanctity. That's pretty nice. With our character decks, we play the anime effects of cards, so obviously this is really good. We're starting to run out of copies, so I thought I'd order a couple while I was getting the stuff in anyway. Got Nightmare Wheel for Marek. I have been playing Marek already a little while back. I think I must have thrown it together like rushed, because he didn't even have Nightmare Wheel or a lot of his other good cards in there. And I know I had this somewhere, but I just couldn't find it, so just ordered another copy. And I messaged a bunch of sellers on Card Market who had ultra rare ones asking for photos and heard nothing back. So, well done, guys. You made a sale. You've got a Mind Master. This is for Seer. It's for a 5Ds character deck. I'll hopefully finish off at some point, but Magical Android's really expensive because of Edison. Rocket Pilder and Power Pickaxe also for 5Ds. Leo upgrades. Again, cards you really don't want to buy. You really don't want to spend money on. Yeah, wanted to change the Leo deck up. So Kool Kingdom's good because the commons are like 10-15p and you're not paying like £1 each on eBay or, you know, anything like that. We got a Dimension Hole, again for Duke Devlin. Really is the kind of card you don't want to buy, and if you were having to buy it, I'd at least want to buy the original rare. But they didn't have that in stock. Interdimensional Matter Transporter. I thought I didn't order this, so that's cool. Again for Duke Devlin. First edition. Again, another card I know I have, but just couldn't find anywhere. And then finally, we've got 2 copies of Solemn Judgment, because I have a really bad habit of picking character decks that play Solemn Judgment. I only own 3 copies, so I've now officially run out because I'm making 2 more. So I've even instructed a friend to like keep an eye out for copies of this from Rarity Collection at locals, like, you know, if people are just dropping it in the bulk or anything. Yeah, really happy with Kool Kingdom there. When I first put the order in and had the sort of cancellation email, I couldn't remember if it was Kool Kingdom or Big Orbit that have a really bad reputation for cancelling your order or just not having the stuff you ordered in stock. Missed a card out there. But I got this email with like a full saying that my order had been partially cancelled and a full list of everything in the order, and I thought, no, you can't be out of stock of all of it. So then I thought, well, maybe it is possible. It's old stuff. But as it turns out, it was just 1 copy of Gradius. Now, this is an order from Unicorn Cards. I actually meant to put this in a few weeks ago. I actually thought I had put this in a few weeks ago, and I hadn't. And then when I realised I hadn't, I still didn't. So, here we go. We got Unicorn Cards. £10 referral link for Whatnot. Yeah, Rarity Collection too. What a disappointment. So yeah, this was a couple of Speed Duels cards I was putting off getting for the original card collection and also for character decks. And then I've, you know, ordered some more character deck bits as well, and some bits for collective purposes. As you can see from the front here, we got the QCR Exodia. I think it was only £2 something, so, you know, I thought we'll pick that up. I actually have most of Exodia's best prints, so that's good. I might just... And then on the other side, we also got Elemental Hero Neos. For the same reason, you know, it was a couple of pounds. It's really nice. Thought I'd treat myself to those. I think I might need to cut into these off camera. Okay. Drop the cards on the floor, that's good. Again, can you tell what character deck this is for? Where is it? Oh, it's tape. The tape is over the adhesive. That's a lot of packaging. Okay, we got Blade Knight for Kaiba. I don't think I owned one of these. The tin one was slightly more than I wanted to pay just now, but I'll probably upgrade that at some stage. We've got Cosmic Cyclone ×2. I've never actually owned these, and I've been recently realizing that like I need them for some decks, so I thought I'd get those in. And then we've got the Speed Duels OCG import of Golgoyle. Need it for the Classic Collection. Also kind of useful for my Bandit Keith deck, which does struggle on monsters a little bit, although it's much better now. We've got Gokubor, which isn't so much of an OCG import. This is a reprint, but the original McDonald's pack version is quite expensive now, a lot more than you want to spend on Gokubor. But we also need that for the Weevil character deck. And finally, we got Fiend Kraken in the TCG. I have a mail opening from like 4 years ago now, where I ordered the Bandai one to put it in my binder in Fiend Kraken's place because we still didn't have this in the TCG. They did the Mako Tsunami Speed Duel set and gave him change slime and everything, but not Fiend Kraken, his dude. I don't know. I don't know the decision-making process. I ordered a Rainbow Neos as well. It's just a rare version. Still beautiful. Again, there's a bit of a running theme with my recent mail videos. I'm looking at very passively picking up Neos, so I thought I'd order that while I was on. We got Summon Dice for Duke Devlin. We got Dice Dungeon for Duke Devlin. I felt like I already had this, but I couldn't find it, so I just, just ordered another one anyway. And finally, we got Thunderball for Duke Devlin. So, yeah. And then I'm going to have to film this in 2 parts because, I've got a few other bits. I'm going to have to open this off camera as well because my address is over the tab to open it. I'm going to have to do this in 2 parts, which is fine because some of the cards haven't arrived yet and it's not going to be worth, mail opening those separately. Oh, wow, I'm really impressed with this. I've just seen what this one is. So I ordered 3 cards off Card Market. Only one of them has arrived. I was hoping they'd all arrive today, and I've been putting off doing the rest of the mail opening to hopefully get the Card Market stuff in one go. Clearly that hasn't happened, but we need to open this stuff for today, so we're going to have to do the rest in a separate piece. But this card was the one I was least expecting to arrive today, which is a piece I picked up for Kaiba. I'm really glad it did, but I kind of needed the Strike Ninja to arrive for Duke, to be honest. So I'm going to have to proxy that. As much use as Strike Ninja is even going to be. I got this for Kaiba. No Kaiba deck is complete without it, really. And I was a bit disappointed to discover yesterday that they hadn't dispatched it, but look, it's arrived. So this is a Lost Millennium Special Edition Chaos Emperor Dragon Envoy of the End. And I said to my friend yesterday, like, as regards to not having the original print of Chaos Emperor, having this one is more than fine. Like, that is more than adequate. That is very acceptable. It is played condition. It was only about £7, again, from Card Market, so, a little bit cheaper than eBay, etc. We've also ordered a Millennium Rare Card of Demise for him because it was just the most interesting print. I have the Strike Ninja to arrive for Duke. It's a real shame that hasn't turned up. And, what's the other thing? Oh, Seal of Orichalcos for Weevil, which, to be fair, I don't think I actually need that. I think at the time when I put it in, I thought, yeah, I need this to get the card count up. But I think actually there's enough insects and stuff to make the cards 40 anyway. But yeah, so that's that part of the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay, guys, carrying on with this one, we have the 2 missing cards. Now, just for a little bit of context, I filmed the first part of this video on the 15th, having been waiting for these cards for a little while. And let's just take a look at the date on this particular one. The 17th. 2 days after I started filming this. The Monday after I ordered it on like a Tuesday. I know I take a while to to post stuff sometimes, but that is absurd. At least it came quickly once it was posted. This one, I literally have no evidence about. I have no idea. You know, there's no port. It's literally just, it's old school. It's literally just a stamp. And then I now have another set of cards, a 1000 Eyes Restrict from Dark Beginning, and a Legendary Exodia Incarnate. The former cost me £6, the latter cost me £2. They have not been dispatched at all yet. When I looked it up, the 1000 Eyes Restrict was £6 because I won it on bid, and it more or less was £6, so I could have just bought one now. And Exodia Incarnate was now £2 because I also didn't realise it was being reprinted in Terminal Revenge, which I have 3 boxes of across the room. So I'm pretty sure, you know, he's going to get a message saying, yo, have you sent this? And if the answer's no, he's going to have a cancellation on his hands. And that can be what happens. Wow, this is really stuck in. That can be what happens if you take too long to send things, especially if you just don't send them at all. Obviously, then you're going to get a cancellation. Here we go as the Steel of Orichalcos for the Weevil Underwood deck. This guy, clearly this thing was so stuck in the envelope because he's reused a taped up top loader, a sticky top loader. I have mounds of these where I have absolutely no idea how to get the adhesive off. Clearly this guy is more than happy to just reuse them. And yet we have an oversleeve. Okay. And you can see there's a little bit of whiting on the top there. A little bit of damage to the edges. It's played condition. It's fine. I think this was like £3 or something. And then the other card will be our Strike Ninja for our Duke Devlin character deck. The character deck thing went terribly, by the way. I tested out all 5 of my new character decks last Saturday after I filmed the first part of this video. Lost all of them. Yeah. I mean, none of them were intentionally amazing characters, but you know, it's character decks. It's pretty balanced. You would have expected to squeak a couple through. Now, what is this? Culling the Damned. Let me see. Strike Ninja. Wow, that's actually pretty good. I mean, look at how old school this sleeve is. This is like 2000s kind of sleeve with the Ultra Pro in the top corner. I miss these sleeves. This is nostalgia all over for me, this sleeve. Very well used as well. Look at this Strike Ninja. This is great. I mean, very, very slight bit of whitening on that corner and a very slight smudge across the face there. But otherwise, beautiful, beautiful card. So that's good. And what the hell are these from? Oh, World of Warcraft TCG. That's really funny. You know, a lot of my opening videos are filmed on a World of Warcraft TCG game mat. I've never played World of Warcraft in my life. Just someone offered me the mat for £5, like over 10 years ago, and I didn't have a mat at the time, so I took it. And yeah, I really like the mat. I can't even recognize the cards, apparently, you know? So that draws this mail opening to a close. But if you enjoyed it, I do have more Yu-Gi-Oh! Mail openings, and you'll be able to watch those in my mail opening playlist. I also have more Yu-Gi-Oh! Videos in general, which you'll be able to watch in my tabletop gaming playlist. There will also be a recommended video at the end of the screen for some Yu-Gi-Oh! Content. And if you enjoyed it, please do like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you thought about this video, and I really do appreciate you guys joining me. So thank you all for watching, and goodbye.